God, there's a ghost in the mansion. God, get that out of the way. Got it. God, got it. God,
Oh, shit.
But I told you to close the window. There's ghosts coming out of the freaking window. There's spider webs. There's freaking... Oh, guys, standing on a bunch of spiders.
Whatever, Shane. You forgot to fucking clean the fucking bathroom. There's a fucking swamp monster running. Fuck you! I never fucking signed up for this shit.
You
what
did.
I did not sign no contract.
I was only brought here to bring the fucking candy, goddammit! Jeez!
No, that was Austin's job. I told you we should have a... This is why we should.
You don't put the goddamn blame on me for everything. Everybody blames me for everything, goddammit.
It's because you're a piece of shit.
Welcome to the Comfy CouchCast Halloween special. How's everyone doing?
Halloween? It sounds like Thanksgiving in here.
Wait, I thought we weren't going to talk over each other.
No, that's failed. That's for the lulz, but now we're being serious. We're being for realists.
Well, thanks for nothing, Shane.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. It's Halloween time, and we're gonna eat candy and get fat.
And we're also gonna jack off onto the carpet like Digibro.
Hi, I'm Digibro. I like anime and stuff. I have a beard. Yes.
Who are
one of my friends.
Who are you?
Life in prison.
I know a friend who's like close to fucking Digibro. He just says he's a weirdo, even in his personal life.
So, anyways, let's stop talking about carpet perverts. Let's talk about Halloween.
Oh boy, what's more Halloweeny? The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we talked about Treehouse of Horror in the last podcast.
No, we didn't.
No, but we haven't gotten everybody's opinion.
Yeah, also, it flopped.
We can have everyone's opinion on the Treehouse of Horror.
I like that podcast. I like any podcast with me.
Of course you do. Because you're always like, I'm superior, and I like this. I like bananas.
Okay, so, let's play Spin the Bottle. What's your favorite Treehouse of Horror?
I like the one where Willie kept dying. He's always like, don't worry, Homer, I'm a savior. And then we just ended at the final, was like, ooh, I'm really bad at this. I don't know, it's just really funny. And I felt bad because Willie was my favorite character.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, go on.
That's one of my favorite ones, too.
Me too. I also like the original one with the aliens, because, those aliens scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Those green guys, really?
Because I remember, when I was a kid, I didn't expect... Because, I got into The Simpsons when I was, 8 years old. I had season 2. And, I didn't expect, aliens and, the UFO, the music, their designs. It just really creeped me out. They looked like fucking Tommy Pickles if he was, wrinkly and shit.
Oh, boy. That's nasty.
Aww. I mean, it's, for me at least, what was that one I remember, the first time, when I... which one was, one thing that The Simpsons did that creeped me out? I remember, that one scene where, Homer picked up Bart and, Bart got so pissed at him, he had just imagined Homer's face just, mouthing.
He was like, no, how about a hug, son? I love the commentary because they were making fun of John Kay in that one.
Oh, yeah. That's the only Simpsons, commentary I really listened to.
No, I do too. I remember, because I was listening to I was cleaning my room, and they were like, oh, yeah, so we got this animation job from the Ren and Stimpy crew. Yeah, if this was done by John Kay, this would have taken longer, and they all, laugh. And I was like, haha, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Or the episode would have got scrapped.
Oh, no, it was like, oh, yeah, here's a film award for Ren and Stimpy. Film not yet done.
I love how they always shit on him.
John Kay did do a scene for The Simpsons, and
and it looked like
was
garbage.
good, not a hack. Yeah, it probably would have looked better than the show itself, not gonna lie.
Nah, I remember I saw that and I thought, why does everyone look like blobs? Where's Bart's pants? Why does Homer have different skin color? And why does the camera move like
that?
shit?
That couch gag sucks. I freaking hate that Flash shit or Toon Boom, whatever he decided to do.
I'm not saying Toon Boom looks bad. Anything can look good. You can do flip note animation. It can look good. If you know what you're doing.
It's just the effort. It's the effort that you put into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's
So
my thing with like John K's like couch gag. Like, it's not badly designed. Like, the designs are good, but here's the thing: the timing of the animation is fucking horrendous.
It is. Like, the pacing's awful, and it's just like, what's going on? What's going on? Why does Homer have a what? What the fuck?
Yeah, and also like it's overly animated, like in certain places where it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
I don't like
And
that.
the movement's really jittery and just really awkward.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
really?
know.
Anyway, Austin, what's your favorite couch gag? No, not couch gag. Treehouse of Horror. God damn it.
Treehouse Horror, I would have to say the Gremlin one because I am a huge fan of the Twilight Zone, and that just reminded me of the classic episode in that classic movie where 3 people died because of John Landis. But let's see, I liked it because it's a ridiculous concept of the bus is gonna crash, and I was just like, does no one outside the road notice this? And that's the really funny joke about it. And usually the best episodes, in my opinion, are not the Halloween jokes. But I remember bits and pieces of the Treehouse of Horror series. And don't get mad at me, it's just that I was never a Simpsons fan. I just watched The Simpsons because right afterwards X-Men was going to come on. So...
Oh, that was like me with like Pokemon. Like, I wanted to watch Pokemon in the morning, but no, I had to watch Captain Planet first.
That was me.
They're fucking Captain Planet.
That was me with Robot Boys. I was like, I want to watch My Life as a Teenage Robot. I was like, you can watch Robot Boy. No.
Those aired on different channels.
Yeah, but like I remember I was like, well, nothing's on Cartoon Network. Might as well. No, nothing was on Nickelodeon. Might as well go to Cartoon Network.
Also, Austin, I can sympathize because I was never a Simpsons fan when I was a kid.
Yeah, no wonder you.
I just go like, wait, people think this is funny?
Lol, that's
You must think you're special.
Yeah, it was great
because
when
I
it was
have a
cracked.
high anime IQ and I watch South Park.
Stop it right now. You know what episode that was where Bart was sidekick?
Oh yeah, that was the one where like Bart just goes like, "Boy, you have the shitting."
No. There's this one where like it's like it's based off the Twilight episode where like there's this little kid who like turns people into objects because he's like has like powers and stuff and everyone's scared of him.
I like that one Treehouse of Horror where like, I haven't gotten to my favorite segment yet. Dino, you go.
For my favorite Treehouse of Horror was... It would have to be the Blob episode where Homer became a blob. That was
He
fucking
bored
hilarious.
everyone.
Yes.
That was the first ever DeviantArt episode.
Yes. It was terrible.
God damn it,
Shane.
Wait, that was made when DeviantArt was made, right?
DeviantArt came out. DeviantArt opened up in 2000.
And when that episode came out?
2006.
No.
Okay, so yeah, that was definitely when the DeviantArt was attracting the weirdies.
No, that's when like those people started to emerge.
Yeah, exactly. So
They emerged like the ghosts from John Carpenter's The Fog.
Woo!
Okay,
With their fursuits and inflation costumes.
it's really weird knowing that there's somewhere out there someone thinks Homer Simpson's hot.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, there's some people out there who jerk off to Mo Sislak for some reason.
Why?
Yeah, bro, I want
myself
you to
too.
seize all over my
Look, how many Americans are there? 320 million?
Yeah.
And there's at some point somebody's gonna be interested in some weird fucking fetish. Like, look at the vor fetish. Why is that a thing? Because people are weird.
So anyway, Simpsons. Remember in the Simpsons hit and run where the last show was all Halloween? I thought that was cool.
I find it funny though that with the game ends where Homer has to sacrifice Grandpa. It's like when I first played it, I was like, wait, did Grandpa survive this or is he still dead?
I smell toad.
I hated that level so much because
oh my god,
I sucked at that so much.
Dude, it took me so many tries. And can I tell you something? One time when I was doing that level, it crashed. And I had to do it all over, dude.
Oh, speaking of hit and run, we're getting a remake.
Wait, we are?
We might get a remake.
Shane, stop spazzing out.
You know what is Halloween though, Shane?
Your mom.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
We haven't gotten to my
Were
favorite
you
tree.
expecting
Wait,
the
wait,
Ninja Turtles?
God damn, I was about to do that.
Okay, Jacob, tell us your Simpsons favorite quick.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it was the Twilight parody, but then I remember the one where Bart and Lisa get sucked into the TV and Itchy and Scratchy.
Oh, I love
tried
that
to kill them.
episode.
That was a good one.
I also
That's
love
actually a
the.
reference to the Twilight Zone movie.
Really?
Also
Because
love
Amanda Cartwright, who is Bart Simpson, was
Nancy.
in that movie.
Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah. Nancy Cartwright.
Did you know that 3 of the Simpsons voice actors were in the '98 Godzilla film?
Yeah, no, I saw
I
the
figured I
critic.
had to hang myself today remembering that.
I mean,
Anyway,
You know that
let's-
Mars' voice actress is really old, and in newer episodes she sounds very tired.
she sounds like she was gonna die. She sounds like she's on the verge of dying.
She's
It's
been
like-
doing this shit for 30 goddamn
Yeah, it's
years.
like I feel bad for her. It's like I'm gonna be scared when she dies. It's like
Yeah, it's like
Scientology
how old
would've gotten a better
Goku's
gig.
Japanese voice actor is.
I
How
know.
old is he? 70?
She's
Yes.
like in her 80s, I think.
And she's
Jesus.
still fucking doing it.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel
She's
bad for her.
82.
She did. Damn, how did these people make it? Like,
And
goddamn.
then I think
Her first voice acting role was Astro Boy in the 60s. Holy shit.
also I should
Damn.
point out that Goku's original English voice actor is the voice of Johnny Test's dad.
Oh,
Well, here's the fun fact about Dragon Ball Z. Originally, they dubbed it in Canada, and then Funimation got the rights. Which, fun fact, when Funimation was like doing the redub, they didn't use the Japanese dub; they used the Spanish dub. Yeah, the very first dub of Dragon Ball Z was Espanol, and which explains why Mexico fucking loves Dragon Ball Z. Little fun fact.
I also know that Goku had a voice of an old lady.
Also, Goku said the F word.
Good.
Yeah, the
I can't believe
Goku.
Goku would say such a thing.
Wow, look at those Goku word ass clothes. Goku word, Goku word, Goku word.
My son's a Goku word.
Hey,
I'm
packing some heat too.
You remember that one bit about the sacred ointment?
Oh yeah.
Goku, rub it all over me.
Yeah, it's the
That was the greatest audio leak of our generation.
yeah. Look at these. Look at these cigarettes. Cigarettes. Six. My son's a cigarette.
I need cigarettes. I'm not.
Anyways, let's talk about the animal.
Adam's Family. All right. Adam's Family. That movie fucking looks bland as fuck.
This game better stop sucking ass, or I'm gonna give it a finger, middle finger.
I saw the new Adams Family movie,
We're probably good.
and like Austin saw it too. Like I wanted to talk about it with him.
Yeah, you can do it. Cause I'm still gonna see it with my family. Cause it's like we need more Halloween movies. Like we always get like drained.
Needed more Hershey's chocolate commercials.
Yeah, exactly. See,
All that build up in the ads, and all we get is Snoop Dogg and rap videos. And like Hershey's company would not approve of
I want to see
They always-
Hershey Kisses like walking down the red carpet again. Come on.
They always
Let's
show
all
the
go
same
to the
Hershey Kiss
lobby.
ad.
let's all
Every
go to the
Christmas.
lobby.
Tired of
Let's
this
all go
book.
to the lobby.
So All right. So Adam's Family. How was that travesty?
Okay, so I think it's a bad Adams Family movie, but like as an animated movie, it's mediocre.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't doing well. I was like, oh, but like it looked really promising. I love the way the art looks, except for the minor characters like Wednesday's friend. What is up with her appearance?
She looks
She has,
inbred
like,
as fuck.
She
She looks like a
washed
fucking
face.
She looks like a fucking big mouth character.
Yeah, and her mom looks like
Yes.
the ultimate god of "May I speak to your manager."
Yeah.
She looks
I
like
just want to like.
Here,
call them parents.
Oh boy.
guys, quick question. I have a little comment. Like the main family looks cool, but like the side, like the generic people, they look really fucking bad. They look like shit.
I know, right?
Terrible.
it feels like that
Horrendous.
they put effort into the main characters, but after I was like, okay, that's it. It was like, you should put effort in everything.
Well,
Yeah.
to be
And they're like,
fair,
no.
it doesn't help that, like, originally this film was going to be made by Illumination back in 2010. And it was going to be in stop motion and directed by Tim Burton.
It would have been boring. Even I would like it, but people were like,
No,
this
this was
boring.
it was supposed to be originally Illumination's very first movie, but then they scrapped it for Despicable Me.
Look what happened.
Because the creator of Despicable Me is going to make Klaus for Netflix.
Yes, co-creator of
You mean
Despicable Me. Yeah, Klaus.
When you said
I want
Klaus,
to
I
pretend
thought
that
of
guy created the Minions.
I thought of like Klaus the goldfish, a freaking American Dad.
Me too.
I was like, wait, what?
No.
It's a spin-off? I would watch that.
No,
I
Like,
saw the
alright.
movie advertised on a box of wheat thins.
What, Klaus?
Yeah, Klaus.
What? The
Yeah,
what?
that's
Pretty-
really weird.
That's pretty
Anyway.
cool.
Fun fact, this movie has been in development hell since 2015 because they couldn't find they were trying to find funds for the movie, but no one was going to give them to them because the animation looks fucking amazing. Then Netflix came in and saved their asses. So
Yeah,
I'm
Netflix
happy.
should save all these movies. They're
They were-
no, but
they
then
were
again,
like,
they cancel
They cancel what?
Tuca and Birdie. Lol.
That show
And not only
ugly.
that,
I like that
making
show though.
Toucan and Birdie?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't. Alright, I'm gonna get shot for saying this. I haven't seen BoJack Horseman. I don't get it. It just sounds like depression to so. I know it's
Well-
bad, but I just haven't watched it.
Well, you're
I
like because Family Guy made fun of it recently.
oh yeah, and the T words fucking went nuclear.
Don't say it like that, Dino. They'll think you're talking about something
Twat?
else.
Oh no, the Toonies. Yeah, fine, whatever Toonies.
Oh, here's the funny thing about Tuca and Birdie. You know that idiot, Adam Ruins Everything?
Oh, that guy. What about that?
His wife is the creator of Tuca and Birdie.
Oh!
Damn.
No, I
Not
love
enough.
nepotism.
Wait,
Damn.
what? I'm confused. What's wrong with that guy?
He's an asshole.
Oh, God, what do you
He's a
do?
total soy boy.
I mean,
He comes off as an asshole.
he's a
Looks like-
liberal.
He looks like Jonah Hill.
Like, you guys know me that I keep saying liberal every. No, this guy's like a full-on hardcore liberal. Like, Jesus Christ.
He
He's
looks
basically-
he looks like Jonah Hill, but a hipster.
No,
But
no,
then again, that's an insult to Jonah Hill.
yeah, but
Exactly.
I've had, on more than one occasion, I've had people say I look like Jonah Hill.
Nah.
That's sad, because like Jonah Hill looks like the literal definition of a neck beard.
Yeah, I'm a neck.
That's why
I look
people
like
hire
a
him.
Whitney.
You want people. That's like pretty sad. His whole fucking career is that beard.
I play the incel character in every movie I'm in.
I think
Megamind.
mine is Michael Cera.
You were the hot dog and sausage party, the one who got cut in half.
No, that's Seth Rogen.
no,
No,
the
like,
Jonah
the one
Hills
character-
got cut in half.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Carl. He got sliced in half.
Oh, wow.
I need to watch
tragic.
Sausage Party, and then my dad will disown me.
Good.
Sausage Party. I was at work one time and like they were airing that on FX. And I'm just wondering how the hell are you gonna show that ending? Just
Yeah,
how?
exactly.
Yeah, kids don't mind. It's food. They're like, yeah, that's funny.
Funny, yeah. Fucking parents complained. They aired a trailer of Sausage Party during Finding Dory. Yeah, that's.
Finding
think it's
Dory was
really
a disappointment.
I think it's really funny when parents take kids to see R-rated films. Like, hey kids, we're gonna go see Joker, and then they see the talk show part.
Shut up! Don't spoil it, damn it.
This reminds me of that part in South Park where that hobo guy brought the boys to watch Terrence and Phillip.
Good old asses on fire.
Yeah. I wish that was
So
a
the
real
Adam-
one. That'd been cool.
So the
but,
Addams Family, Austin,
yeah.
Random. What do you got to say about this, Travis?
I don't think it's a really good movie for the Addams
I
family. Not at all.
actually enjoyed it, but I felt like something was missing.
Yeah.
Like, there are good jokes, mostly when they're inside the house and it's just the Adams. Like, I feel like the worst part of the movie is where they try to fit modern technology into it, where I always felt that the Addams Family had this timeless appeal to it, where you could have it take place anywhere, because this is a problem with a lot of animated films, especially if they're doing period things. I hated this about the Peanuts movies advertising, where
They do like pop music.
Yes, that is so fucking annoying. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
not-
like I don't know. It always felt off. Like I remembered. You ever saw the Smurfs movie, the 2017 one?
No, I didn't see it.
The animated one.
I thought it was pretty okay, but like the pop music was like really weird. It's like, why was that in here?
Yeah.
Everyone, well, the original, the fucking live action Smurfs looks horrible. But
No, I'm
the
talking
animated,
about the animated one. That one looked good.
yeah, that one was good. I don't know why people shit on it.
I
It's
think-
way better. It's better than the last one.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
because the Smurfs are boring.
I have a soft spot for the Smurfs.
Yeah, that was in the 90s one, but like
Oh,
with the new
that was
one,
good.
here's what I didn't like about it. It felt like they didn't understand what made the Addams Family work.
I thought they did when they had the art style.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had the look, but they didn't like have the heart.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna have them look like the characters, you gotta put in more effort, you dips.
Hell, like I don't think the 90s like Hanna-Barbera cartoon looked that good, but they got the Addams Family right.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on.
They didn't live on a hill by themselves. They either lived in just a remote part of town, or they lived in a suburb. And guess what? They were good people. They were nice to their kids. They believed their kids should get an education first.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
always helped out their neighbors in times of need, and they respected other people.
they just had weird ways of showing it.
Yeah, exactly.
But while in the
The
movie,
movie made
like
them look like they were monsters to begin with. That were just socially inept. It's like you realize Gomez is a genius, right? Like he is a genius. Like he is an intellectual genius who has multiple graduates from multiple universities in the United States and abroad.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, like
His brother, they got right.
yeah, like that's the character they got the best. Honestly, they got Uncle Fester right. They got Wednesday kind of right too.
Yeah.
Wednesday was a huge highlight of this.
Oh, she was great in the movie.
Like I loved the part where I was just talking to
I'm
him, like,
so-
why are you trying to help me? Just like, well, because you're my brother. By the way, get in that hole over there. And then when she was like, unbury your brothers, like, you're weak.
Well, hold on, Captain. What happened to you?
There were monsters outside. I had to kill them.
Oh shit! Really?
Don't tell me you had to like run outside again. That's
Yeah, well,
lame.
go back again. Get out of here.
Yeah, give me my candy,
Yeah,
bitch.
get back in the
Yeah,
trash
exactly.
can.
Yeah. Throw.
Take care of. Can you do me a favor? Take care of the ghost in the power room. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
throw
really
him back.
Also,
Yeah,
Uncle
shit. I'm gonna
Grimly.
have to like.
Also, Uncle Grimly's back. He's like messing around with the dressing room. So take care of that.
And he's on
God
his
damn it, Uncle Grimly, stop it!
and he's on his racist rant again. So tell him to shut up.
Silence,
He's a
boomer.
Skeletons stayed in the ground where they belong.
So, anyways, so in Addams Family, I always liked Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester because he was my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Fester is such a sweetheart. I really hated like that blonde bitch who tried to constantly kill him in the second movie.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Isn't that Jessie from Toy Story too?
I
Really?
think so.
Yeah, like isn't that the same actress who voices her?
Maybe. I never really paid attention to Jessie's voice actress.
Okay, I got one pressing issue that needs to be addressed.
What?
But the
Was
IHOP
this
advertisement.
Addams Family animated film better than Fester's Quest?
I think
Fester's Quest
anything's
is a
better
good
than that.
game. Oh come on, Fester's Quest was good.
I never played it. Did you?
No, we need to talk.
I played a little bit of it. Like the
No,
music is
Jacob.
really good.
No,
Yeah, it
Jacob.
is.
No hard. It's time to ask the hard hitting questions. All right. How about that IHOP fucking promotion with the fucking purple jizz?
I'm not eating IHOP. I am not gonna eat at IHOP.
Yeah, why would you want to eat at IHOP when you could eat at Denny's?
Yo, IHOP
Ew.
had roaches.
IHOP had ew.
Yeah.
I got food poisoning on my birthday thanks to IHOP.
Ugh.
IHOP segregates. IHOP segregates people.
Yeah, they do.
IHOP.
Yeah,
IHOP.
I remember I heard some from like a Sleepy Cast. Like apparently IHOP segregates people like in different rows.
I thought that was Steak and Shake.
No,
Well, because like the Steak and Shake in my area, like if you weren't white, they wouldn't serve you until like hours later.
What?
Oh,
Okay, that's
horrible.
illegal. You can't do that shit.
Like I remember a couple times we had to wait like 3 hours just to get a table for us.
That's what the fuck. That's so stupid.
Yeah, boycott that local location.
But still, with
Yeah.
like the IHOP, like Adam's Family thing, like I was actually tempted to try it, but then I saw like a better look at it, and I'm like, if I ate this, I would have fucking threw up.
Oh, is it like McDonald's burgers where it's like, oh, the advertising looks really nice, but you see like, ew, this looks nice.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing with me, like I don't eat too much sugary stuff, but if it's too sugary, I feel like shit.
Oh, I get that completely.
I don't have a sweet tooth, that's why.
That's interesting. But yeah, you should eat at Denny's because Denny's doesn't make you vomit like IHOP.
Oh please, Denny's and IHOP are both equally disgusting.
I'm just calling it IHOP because of that awful marketing stunt where they were the international
Shut
house
up,
of burgers.
shut up, Jacob. Oh my
I had
God.
a feeling.
Shut up,
I had a
Mark.
feeling that like the Addams Family movie, the new one was gonna suck as soon as they did a cross promotion with IHOP.
Oh yeah, what was that like song they used in the trailer for the Addams Family movie?
They had Snoop Dogg do a rap for it, and it was absolutely.
Oh, he was Cousin It!
Did he talk or did he just say a bunch of gibberish?
He said a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah, I see it. I like smoking weed and I love you, Addams Family.
Remember when he was like, yo, I want to hang out with my nephew Spyro?
Oh, hey guys, it is me.
You know, it does make sense because, like, think about this. You see, Tom Kenny did a black Transformer, so that would make sense that Spyro would be half black.
Are you kidding me?
What does this guy do with Snoop Dogg?
I mean, but Spyro's voiced by the whitest man in
I
existence.
think
Don't you diss on Tom Kenny?
I
Tom
love
Kenny's
Tom.
just-
I love Tom Kenny.
Unless you're
That's-
John DiMaggio, who can pull off a black man's voice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
John DiMaggio voiced a Mexican better than Tom Kenny.
Damn, Tom Kenny has been canceled.
Wait, guys! I found this book. It's called the Creepypasta Necronomicon. Oh wait, it's just a cookbook of pastas and Italian dish.
Oh boy.
And Squidward Suicide.
Stephen King's Italian.
Okay, remember when everyone lost their
Shut the fuck up. I will kill you. I will kill you, Jacob.
Interruptions.
Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, Luigi's Mansion.
No, it's
Okay,
about
let's-
creepypastas.
Yo, Jacob was gonna say
Yeah,
something. What
no,
is it?
Screw creepypastas.
All we can say is creepypastas. All of them suck except for a couple, but we're just not gonna say which is which.
I mean, the thing about like the idea behind it is cool. It's a scary story. It's
No,
just
it's
the
not.
fact that it's just I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm at work, I'm like listening to some like scary stories, and honestly, after a while, like I don't even see it as creepypastas. I see it as like little short films in words, if that makes sense.
They're
But,
like
the
Mad
pro-
Libs. They're
Yeah.
basically Mad Libs.
Yeah, but like the problem with creepypastas now are the fact that like it's all just like lost. I don't know. Like I don't like Squidward Suicide because it's like, oh, remember this from your childhood? Well, let's make it dark and edgy and ooh, scary, ooh, blood everywhere.
I watched an episode of Futurama where Fry was actually dead, and Leela got her eyes gouged out. She died.
I remember this episode of The Simpsons where Bart killed himself on a plane, and Springfield went into hell because of it.
Hey, you know what I'm surprised about? Here's what I'm surprised about. I'm surprised The Simpsons hasn't like referenced Dead Bart, like how SpongeBob referenced Squidward Suicide.
So one day I was watching.
Gumball referenced their creepypasta. I'm sorry,
Pretty
guys.
funny.
They did?
So one day I was watching Powerpuff Girls, and then
No,
at
no,
3
you're not
a.m.
doing that,
and then
Bruce. You're
yes
not
I
doing
am.
that.
Okay, I gotta
Number
say something
15,
right here.
interruptions in a Discord server. This Discord server becomes a mercilessly discourse when someone talks over someone else.
You're dragging.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
great. That's a
so-
great Chills
so-
impression.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
all dragging right now.
All right.
I'm
Long
not
story-
gonna parody a certain creepypasta here, but I'm gonna say the phrase hyper-realistic blood is one of the funniest phrases ever.
It is.
I love it.
Thanks, Squidward Suicide.
We live
Yeah,
in a
I know.
Pokemon world. But anyways, what's up about games? Whenever I think of
Video
Halloween,
games.
I always
What's
think
up?
of Luigi. That was like my
Oh,
first
yeah.
ever video game, and I remember that game scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Which part scared you? The baby?
Well, like I remember it was just like really creepy. Like you know when you're in the dark room and you hear like the ghosts like, I'm like, what are they saying? What's going on? It creeped me out.
They're saying, "Who's this weirdo in the girls' locker room?"
There's no.
Hey, I'm not a girl. I'm just trying to clean this mansion.
Oh my god, dude, that freaking
Did you
mansion,
say,
like as much as I would love
"Hello,
to be in
I'm
there,
trans"?
it's so dusty in there. Like I swear to God, like if I was in that mansion, I'd be miserable because it's so dusty.
I mean, it's not even a real mansion. Like, didn't Luigi, like... I find it funny, though, like, the worst ranking you can get is, like, a tent.
Oh yeah, yeah. The music's like womp womp.
It's like, imagine if, like, you live in a tent and, like, you get into an argument with your girlfriend. Luigi would just go, like, that's enough. If you scream one more time, I'm gonna bring the house down.
Luigi wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He's a sweetie. He has a better relationship to Disney than Mario.
Yeah, you're right. I think Mario would do that.
Yeah.
Mario
Because you
would
know-
possibly hit Peach.
Because in every single Newgrounds cartoon, Mario has to be an asshole.
Well, that
But,
is
Yeah, it's law that Mario's an asshole.
Pancakes? It's in the afternoon. You should have brought lunch, you dumbass bitch.
Oh, I hated that cartoon.
I
as a
love
kid.
You wuss. I love that cartoon. I love that part where he's like, alright, she ran bucks. Oh, wait. But yeah. Also, what was your favorite ghost?
Favorite ghost, favorite.
From like Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, like human ghosts and like regular ghosts.
My favorite like ghost was always the music.
Yeah.
Was in the music room.
Oh yeah, she's cool. Because she's a gamer.
Yeah, she.
I like the dog, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that dog's cool. I also love his like owner where he's like, for the love of God, shut that dog up.
Oh yeah, like the bone guy, like he just like rattled the dog, just starts barking, and like the dog.
I freaking love the bones of skeletons.
Yeah, those guys were cool.
I find it funny though that like there's a lot of lost. That apparently there are people are trying to find the beta of Luigi's Mansion just to
Oh my
see what's.
God. No, go on.
No, because like apparently originally Luigi's Mansion was going to be more of a T-rated game instead of what we got.
Guys, are we talking about lost media?
No, we're talking about beta. I remember like actually Luigi was actually the reason I knew what beta was because like I'm like, what's this? What's an E3? What's a beta? I'm like, whoa, there's this new stuff I've never seen. Oh my god! And, like the music, the beta music. Like, oh my god, this is so cool. I didn't know what this was. Like, see, like the Poltergeist was looked different. Like, whoa.
Like I was saying, like had the GameCube used PS2 and Xbox, the graphics were similar to that of like the E3 builds, where they were essentially like the same quality of an FMV video.
Oh
That
wow.
would probably not age well. It's kind of like that Space Road Zelda thing where it's like, oh, it looks cool, but like it won't look so cool in the future. That's why,
And
like,
I
go on.
And I find it funny though that like people got so pissy about like like the Wind Waker when it first came out, and look where it is now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck. I love how like it's. I don't know. You're stupid for thinking Wind Waker looked bad.
And here's a fun fact about Wind Waker. They got the guy who did the redesigns for the Mario characters in the 90s to do the art style for Wind Waker.
I heard about that. That was probably the coolest thing I didn't know about.
Is it weird to say that like Wind Waker's probably the closest they'll get to a Mario-esque Zelda game?
Yeah. In a way. Oh no, actually no. It's more like Link's Awakening because they have like all the characters and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, but wasn't Link's Awakening just a dream?
No.
I mean, no, but it's like you got Kirby, who's from Dreamland. Roar from Mario Bros. 2, who was all in a dream.
It doesn't matter. What really matters was that a Goomba was in Link's Awakening and you weren't.
He has a point.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, at least, like, to be fair, the worst that could have happened was, like, Link fighting Bowser and, like, Mario fighting Ganondorf.
Oh my god, that could be so funny.
Mario Zelda crossover, please Miyamoto, do it.
I'd still think Mario would somehow win. And again, it's just like, what the fuck? How can I lose to this fat man?
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like Mario could kick Link's ass. Because he's got all these fucking power-ups and shit.
A bit off topic, but the other day, my fucking sister's fiance showed her and my roommate fucking Goku versus Superman. They didn't understand a fucking word.
They're like,
they didn't understand.
They're like, what's a death battle? What?
Yeah, exactly. That was their whole reaction. I just laughed my ass off.
Is death battle still a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, like Screw Attack got shut down and turned into Death Battle, the channel.
Rip.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Who's that
basically.
scratching? Someone's scratching their mic.
No, that's me.
Oh.
That's me. Sorry, I'll turn it off.
No, it's okay.
So, like, I'm kind of excited. I want to get Luigi's Mansion 3 this week.
Me too.
The problem is, like, I spent all my money, just, like, helping everyone out, helping every single one of my friends that I went over budget, and I have no money to buy the game.
Friends who are not going to help you back.
CatBit.
These are people you're friends with, you know.
Yeah,
No, I was joking.
CatBit. I'm gonna get CatBit. Don't take this as a bad thing, but get a job. Because that's what I did. I got a job.
I want to get a job. My parents refuse to let me.
What the fuck? How old are you, boy? 17?
19.
Bro, get a fucking job.
I want to get a job.
I want to get a job too, but I need to improve on driving. I'm slowly getting there.
I have like 2 jobs right now.
Damn.
Yeah,
If Random don't need this, he have 2 jobs.
I got 1 job, and I like to keep it that way. I'm not working 2 jobs. I know a friend who works 3 jobs. I'm like, fuck that shit. That is hell on earth.
His first job is dealing with this bullshit.
I mean, the question is, and this is the question of the century, why do people hate Dark Moon so much?
I don't hate
thought it was
Dark Moon. I don't hate the game. I just think like the original Luigi's Mansion is just so good.
No, I thought so too. Like, I liked it, but I didn't really feel like a Luigi game, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I like Dark Moon. I mean,
I still like it. Like, I beat it, and I was really happy, but I would still go back to the first one always, no matter what.
I don't know. It felt a little tiring, just like going to many different mansions when you could have just had like one really good area.
No, I think like the giant mansion could have worked. Basically,
the problem is, and this was like Next Level Games' reason, is that they didn't know how to like make one mansion work for like the 3DS.
Also, hold up, Jacob, could you quit yawning and shut your ass up?
Sorry, I'm really I've been up since like 2:30 today.
Well, drink some water, you dick.
2:30 in the afternoon. What the fuck?
What were you doing up all day? What the fuck were you doing? Jerking
my
off?
job barely. I can never sleep because of my
Masturbating?
job. I don't know why. I have like real bad sleep apnea.
I have the same problem too, Jacob. I can relate.
I think it's mainly because his sleep schedule is fucked because of his job. That's why.
It's like I have to go to bed like when it's early evening and wake up early in the morning. You know, I can't do that. It's like I can only sleep for maybe 5 or 6 hours, and then I wake up and I feel like shit.
Yeah, like sucks for me too because like my schedule gets flipped around all the time, so I gotta like get up at the like either like super early, like 6 in the morning, or I gotta get up like at 8, and I gotta be there by like near the afternoon. But since it's like I'm a crazy commute.
It's like when I used to be at college, I had the same problem too because I'd have to get up at about like 7 and be,
Dino, can you?
That wasn't me.
Oh, who's scratching your mic?
Okay, so like
Also, I
And
didn't
it's
like
run-
the way how the ghosts looked like in Luigi's Mansion. I kind of prefer the older ones.
Yeah, me too. I thought
I
I was
still-
the only one.
Yeah, I still like the like. I don't know. I just missed the old ghost design. I wish they would have them in the third one. Which the third one, I do like the way the new ones look, but I still wish they would look more different and vague looking.
I remember like hearing this one video who was like this one guy ranting about Luigi's Mansion 3, saying like how he hates how the ghosts are essentially just like the the Mario universe is equivalent to the Minions.
No, they're okay. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah,
Are
he
you guys
is.
talking about Movie Bob?
No, we're talking about someone else.
Oh, okay.
That's-
I got confused.
What else? Also, I'm kind of getting annoyed of like people just making like these stupid theories. So, like Professor Egad's evil for some reason.
Okay, that's stupid. Egad's a good boy.
He's
Egad
just a
is
crazy
great.
old man.
I love Egad. I wish he was in like the new Mario Kart. I was kind of
Oh my
hoping for
god, me
that.
too. I wish him and Diddy Kong and maybe one of the ghosts were in like Luigi's Mansion. And also, you know what I really love is if they gave King Boo his old design, because I thought it was really disappointing how like in newer Mario games, like he's now just a big Boo with a crown. Like that's lame. Like King Boo in the first one looked cool.
I can't find card game.
Okay, who's doing that? Please
Jacob.
stop that.
No, it can't be
His
me
name
because
is
like I'm not
Diane.
messing with it.
It ain't me either.
It kind of sounds like those cheap cars commercial buzz like that Dino just like gave us in the PC.
I bet Shane.
No, like I was saying, it's like
How am
find
I
it-
doing that if I can hear it?
I was saying, like I find it funny that like crappy Mario Kart game for the phone was able to incorporate the classic King Boo into the game. And
I
not,
didn't
like,
get the new like Mario Kart on the phone because I
Me
didn't like
neither.
the idea of like playing Mario Kart on your phone.
And it doesn't help that like the only way to unlock characters is that you have to spend money. Here's a funny thing: to unlock Diddy Kong, you have to pay $40.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, that is
$40.
okay. You know what's my gripe with Nintendo with mobile is that they don't know how that stuff works. It's like okay, that's going way too far. You gotta like not do that like that.
Look at Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, Crash Team
exactly.
Racing, you only pay like $15 for a new character. Like
Well,
Nintendo's
actually, no.
charging
You
$40.
shouldn't do that in the first place. Cause
Yeah,
that's so
you shouldn't do that.
And here's a funny thing. At least with Crash Team Racing, if you don't want to pay for the characters, you can grind to unlock the characters traditionally through the game's in-game points.
Yeah,
With Mario
exactly.
Kart, you have to spend money just to unlock these characters, but even still, it only works like a roulette machine. So, like, if you don't match Diddy Kong or some other character, you're gonna have to spend $40 again just to hope for the chance to unlock him.
Yeah, it's like as much as I love Diddy Kong, I'm not gonna fucking spend $19 for a character on a game.
$30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend that much on a character that for a mobile game I'm never gonna play. I mean, I play like a few times, but like it's a mobile game.
Mobile
It's not
gaming
like-
was a mistake. It was because of mobile gaming, microtransactions. It gave rise to
No,
microtransactions.
it started with Farmville.
Thanks a lot, Facebook.
Thanks a lot,
Damn.
Mark Zuckerberg. You weird
Yeah,
looking
you fucking
freak.
lizard.
Yeah.
Remember, kids. Nintendo can make bad games. It's just not on their systems.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, look what happened to CDI.
Yeah, and that Fire Emblem.
Nintendo can make bad games. They just choose not to put it on their systems.
I mean, at least
So-
like Fire Emblem Heroes was free, and also I only bought the game just so I can get my waifu.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
I don't know any of these games, so
Okay, so we have two more topics before we have to escape this mansion because I'm feeling something touching my back. Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Go, Austin.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2, in my opinion, is a lot better than the first movie.
I love
One, because
Ghostbusters
it has a
2.
better camera quality. 2, it has some of the most freaky scenes you will ever see in a movie that will fucking traumatize you. Case in point, the fucking tunnel scene where they meet and speared heads.
That's pretty
This
cool.
is a family intended for children. Sorry, this was a movie intended for children because they had to change their film's look to look more like the cartoon, so they don't smoke anymore in that movie.
Lame.
So, in other words, Ghostbusters 2 is similar to like Ninja Turtles 2, where like the sequel is more like based on the cartoon than the
Where they try to appease the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
at least the
fans
kids.
never know what they're talking about half the time.
And let's see, it has great atmosphere, such as the River of Slime and Vigo's theme, where it's just like, nah, 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 nah. And it's just like, it's kind of just like, it's like something bad's gonna happen as soon as that song plays.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And
also an NES Max controller controlling the mother humping the Statue of Liberty.
Also, I really love that song that Bobby Brown did for it.
And Louis Tully having a character arc where he gets the girl and becomes a Ghostbuster. And
Yeah.
Slimer's a good guy.
Also, even though like I'm kind of annoyed with this because like this one thing that I prefer the first movie over the second one is like they toned down Bill Murray's sarcastic assholery in the second movie. Like that kind of bugged me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, that's what made his character funny.
I liked Bill Murray's character in the first movie. I don't understand like why they had to tone him down for the second one.
I love Dan Aykroyd's character because he's always just like so energetic and happy. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
he's like
God,
a
this is
goofball.
real
I
thing.
like that too.
Yeah. Also, do you think Dan Aykroyd really thought they were hunting down ghosts?
I feel like he would.
Well, obviously he knew it was a movie, but he does believe in the paranormal. But he also
No,
believes
that's what I was making
aliens
fun
will
of.
talk to us because of 9/11. So
Mm-hmm. I always liked Egon.
He was my favorite too. I also love
there are
him.
so many good jokes in Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
too,
he's the
such
only
as
one who
the
died
poster
too.
joke.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Egon. We're gonna miss you in the new in Ghostbusters 3 that's coming out next year.
It's never gonna come out.
No, we are getting a new Ghostbusters.
They
next
wrapped
year.
up filming.
Yeah, starring kids as the Ghostbusters.
How's that gonna work? Is it
Well,
the
they
old
got
cast?
they got most of the, like what people loved about it, where it's just like, oh, we got Finn Wolfhard.
Don't pick on Finn Wolfhard, you leafy.
He's not a bad
like
kid.
Finn Wolfhard.
Well, apparently, like with the new one, like they have the old actors. So I'm guessing, like for this one, it's gonna be like
They're
a
kids.
passing the. It's kind of like a passing the torch kind of movie per se.
Oh, like Creed.
Yeah.
But it's like, aren't these kids a little bit young to be fighting ghosts?
It doesn't matter. They're kids.
I mean,
kids
I
of
mean,
America. Whoa.
And besides, I don't think Bill Murray.
Yeah,
Like,
And let's.
We got. I'm trying to remember. Paul Rudd is going to be in this movie, but I don't know who he is. I keep hoping he's Oscar.
Okay.
This is one question to ask for the century. Like, let's be really fair with ourselves. Like, let's be how I say it, it's like. Bill Murray's too old to be a Ghostbuster.
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of
He's
is.
too
Like,
old to be alive.
if you ever
he's
seen
uncomfortably
photos
old.
of him, he looks like a ghost.
He's a supreme boomer.
I'm pretty sure, like in the new Ghostbusters, if Bill Murray saw a ghost, he died of a heart attack immediately.
That's the sound like Bill Murray would make when he dies.
It's like,
That. There it is again.
either that or he just does not want to be there. Like, that would actually be funny. Be like, Venkman, we need you. No, goodbye.
It's kind of like how he was in like Zombieland.
Or how about Casper, where it's like, who are you gonna call? Someone else.
No, that was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Dan
Oh yeah,
Aykroyd
that
is the
scene
heart and
in
soul
like
of this whole
the
fucking
Casper
franchise.
film where they like imitate those famous celebrities like Mel Gibson.
And I like that movie. I thought it was good.
I like that movie too.
I like the uncles. The uncles look really cool.
Oh yeah, like the Ghostly Trio.
I'm not gonna lie, the 3D on that movie looked pretty nice.
No, it did. I think so too.
I'm kind of shocked though, like the original model still survived from the '90s all these years because like they reused it for some Geico commercials recently. this year.
Wait, what models?
Oh yeah,
Like the original, like they thought, like the original model used in that movie, like from 2 decades ago, somehow still survived, and they used it for the Geico commercial.
You know what I've always wondered? It's like, whenever there's like an old model with 3D character, you ever wonder, like, does someone still have that somewhere in a hard drive? Like, you know, I've always wondered, is there someone in the Pixar job office who still has like older models of like Woody and Buzz and stuff? Like, do you think they keep that for safety just in case?
I don't think so. Well, they probably got
Apparently,
like old hard drives, and hard drives give out.
Apparently, like the original like the original Toy Story models from the second movie were going to be used for the third one, but like apparently they were unusable in today's computers, so they had to rebuild them from scratch.
I don't know how that works. It's
Mhm.
kind of like when you try to play an
It's-
old game on a PC, but it doesn't work somehow.
Yeah.
It's basically the thing about like 3D models is it's kind of like sculpting in a weird way. You have to like.
Oh yeah, where they
sculpt
use
the
like clay
character.
sculptures. I never
Yes
saw that.
and no. Sometimes it's pre-made and then they just like mess around with it. It's
Did
weird.
they have like a scanner that scans the clay models?
That's what they did in the 90s, I think.
I don't. What's that scanner called? Because I tried to look that up. Because I remember I saw an Oddworld one that showed the clay sculpture like caves and like the elms, and I'm like, how do they like scan the clay and shit?
I don't know. I tried searching up CGI scanner or whatever those things are called, but apparently I can't find it. I don't know. I guess like just talking to some guy who works in the animation industry that worked with CGI can give a better job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what else? I always thought like in Ghostbusters, like the practical effects like were probably like the 80s at its best with like practical effects. Because a lot of the shit like in Ghostbusters looks so good. Like they're stylized but also like
Well,
Like,
not everything.
and cool at the same time. Like
Like
And
the
oddly enough,
dog.
the first Ghostbusters stands alone as a film that doesn't need a sequel, but it also has this like depressing real life look to it, where it's just like these fantastical things happen, but like this world is dirty. It's very
Well, it's New York.
gray,
Well, yeah.
lifeless.
based on
Just like
someone
New
who lives
York.
in New York, it's true. New York is fucking dirty.
And
Yeah.
no offense to you being a New Yorker, but I am so sick of Hollywood sucking your city's cock for so long. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's like, doesn't New York already have an infestation of bad guys? You have ninja clans that's led by a cheese grater, a fucking man with spider powers having to save the day 24 hours a day from like these psychopaths who are just trying to blow up the city. And like now you're dealing with guys with these weird vacuum cleaners on their backs, just like sucking up ghosts.
You did no. That's
And
like a normal day. Like
and Donald Trump.
yeah.
You also got a barbershop with 3 black guys and a Jew.
Oh yeah, there's that. No, but like the one thing you gotta watch out is for are like the crackheads who hang out 7-Eleven giving you free jalapenos, claiming they talk.
That's why I only go to Jersey, where I meet these 2 guys outside the gas station. Really sweet guys that they keep asking if I want to buy something from them. They're like, "Oh no, thank you." At least one does. The other one doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Yeah,
was thinking that
but in New
Trump
York,
was,
like they like persist you to buy things. Like if they want to sell you your fucking mixtape or some shit.
I
I fucking. Alright. I gotta be the motherfucker to say it. If you're one of those people that hangs out outside of Walmart or some random store trying to sell your mixtape to everyone, or you're gonna give it to them for
Nobody
free.
ever does that ever.
No, that happened to me a long time ago. Like, I remember there were like several people wanting to give me their mixtape like years ago. And look, if
Why don't you
fucking
take their
do that-
mixtape?
Hell no, I don't want to listen to your music. I just want to get out. Like, look, leave me alone. I don't want to buy your crappy music that you made on your shitty SoundCloud. Fuck off. I want to go home. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
we got
sorry.
one more topic to talk about before we before we have to leave. Why is there so much trembling in here? Favorite Halloween specials.
Woo!
Anything
Halloween
Scooby-Doo.
special.
Honestly.
All right, Jacob, you go first. What's yours?
Well, I don't really have like a favorite. special.
Halloween special.
There's no panty and stocking Halloween special, you boomer.
Yeah, there is.
Well,
There is
probably
that one
the
zombie
zombie
episode.
one is the closest where they like fight those zombies with dildos. That was funny.
Yeah. Sorry.
My favorite Halloween specials. So, I'm just gonna like just throw a wild card out there and say like, I don't know. I was a teenage Gary. My favorite season 1.
Oh, I love that episode.
SpongeBob.
Where
I
like,
hate.
I remember that was on my DVD box set of SpongeBob Halloween, and like, you know what's so weird? They only had one Halloween episode, and like different episodes from different seasons, and you can tell because like they didn't put in order because like there's like an episode of season 1 and season 2, season 1 again, and season 3, and it was like
Yeah, the early SpongeBob DVDs were really bad with ordering episodes, like putting
And
episodes on there.
And you can tell because, like, since the first season was like so animated, it's very obvious they didn't.
And it doesn't help that like season 2, like SpongeBob was like super fucking pale in that season for some reason.
Yeah, especially in like in Procrastination, I'm with Stupid. It had really weird coloring. It felt very pale looking.
Yeah, I don't get why SpongeBob looks so damn pale in the second season.
Maybe it was like a color mistake or
Yeah,
something.
I think that was the first time they went to like digital coloring. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I want to point out.
I think because they were trying to figure out how does digital animation work again.
Also, I want to like point out that Squidward in I Was a Teenage Gary is drawn pretty off model, and it's hilarious.
He is.
Yeah, but like it was cool looking though.
He looks a lot taller. He has more human-like proportions. And it's
Oh
funny.
yeah, I remember he was in the part where he was in the tan for like 30 minutes, like 3 days. It's like really, 3 days.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That time card was weird because there was no French narration. It just appeared.
Yeah.
Well, again, like, even though, like, I really loved the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, like, a couple episodes from the first season, like, it was pretty clear that they were trying to get trying to get a grasp on, like, how this works. And because, like, again, like, SpongeBob's first season was, like, the only season done in cell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And during that time period, like, cell animation was, like, used for cartoons that are trying to, like, get their grips, not how it's, like, trying to make their mark, per se, since it was cheap at the time.
Quit acting like you know how animation works, boy.
I'm not saying I know animation. I'm saying, like, from what I researched, in the late 90s, digitally animated cartoons were expensive. Cell animation was considered cheap at the time.
I know I know some shows were doing digital animation by the late 90s. I can't remember what exactly.
Was Family Guy ever done on cell? That's my question.
No, it wasn't. Unless you're talking about, like, the Larry and Steve pilots in Hanna-Barbera. Oh, fun fact, Hanna-Barbera was actually digitally coloring some of their shows back in the 80s, like the Jetsons and the Smurfs.
How does that work?
I think they had, like, an
Well,
early
when two
program.
animators love a project very much,
But, like,
No,
the
I mean, like, how did they do digital animation like the 80s?
I don't
like,
know. Like, no one ever really talks about it. Like, everyone thinks, like, digital coloring started when Disney did Rescuers Down Under in the 90s.
Or Tarzan.
No, Tarzan had that, like, one program they used.
They mostly did it for like the vines and stuff.
Yeah,
I've
for,
always
like, when
wondered-
Tarzan was sliding down those trees and they, like, want to do those complex camera movements.
You know what I've always wondered is when people make like their own programs for like a certain thing in animation, like how do they make that program? Like I've always wanted to figure that out. Like when they make
Lots
a
of
3D, yeah, when they make like a 3D software and stuff, it's like that stuff's cool.
It's lots and lots of fucking coding. Lots of coding, I can tell you that much, because it just looks like a headache, because, like, fucking... They have to do a fucking... Like, there's programs to, like, fix... There are programs just for people's hairs, and that shit's fucking complicated as fuck.
You know what else I've always wondered? In like, first of all, Jacob, quit mouth breathing close to the mic.
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
pretty sure it's Dino or you.
That's not me,
No,
I
it's
swear
you.
to God.
CatBit. It's CatBit.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
you.
I don't have a mic.
Yeah, Jacob, you've been
You're literally like-
canceled.
Guys, can we please stop arguing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Please
Oh,
stop
shit.
arguing, or else I will lock myself in the bathroom and call the cops.
So I've always wondered like how they do that thing where they mix different animation programs together. Like, say in Toon Boom where they have a 3D character. Like, how do you blend that with Toon Boom?
It's mainly like compositing.
Oh.
What do you mean compositing? What is that?
Compositing is basically adding all the pieces together. Basically, adding different layers of like stuff like animation, your background, along with like lighting and shading. and like
And you can
different
just
effects.
you
Yeah.
can just take the hair physics to the program that wasn't meant for hair physics, like it would work. Or
Not really. You can animate basically the hair on your own. You can composite like some lighting effects to it with After Effects.
that sounds so confusing.
Yeah.
Like I want to figure that stuff out.
Yeah, fuck After Effects. Honestly, I hate using it.
Really, I thought people loved After Effects.
I hate it.
A lot of Adobe products are not that good, to be honest.
No.
But like a lot of like shows nowadays are done with After Effects, especially like the PBS shows, because I remember I visited a studio that does like the PBS show Peg and Cat. And a lot of the stuff is like done on After Effects with like how the characters moved. And they're really good at doing like appealing movements with After Effects. It's just something I wish I could have the patience to do.
Wait, they're no longer using Flash for animation?
A lot of the stuff is After Effects. I mean, there are studios that still use Flash, of course.
How? I didn't know that like you could use a video editing software for animation.
After Effects isn't really a video editing software. You can use it for that, but it's more of a compositing tool.
By the way, guys, like what was Aqua Teen animated in?
Photoshop.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know
It was
why I thought it was After Effects.
It was
No. I don't think After Effects was invented yet.
No, it was like you know what was a funny thing to talk about when it comes to Halloween?
What?
No.
Scary Godmother.
I love Scary Godmother to no goddamn end.
Scary Godmother is a fantastic children's Halloween special.
Exactly.
It's not as good as Halloween Town, but you know, hey.
Or Hocus Pocus.
It's good, but it's not
Honestly, I don't
Garfield
think Halloween
2.
Town's good either.
I don't understand like why the nostalgia critic hates Hocus Pocus so much.
I think Hocus
Yeah,
Pocus is
he's
the
an
most
incel.
overrated movie of all time. I'm sorry.
Doug's
I
a
enjoy it.
contrarian. He loves
Doug-
contrarian.
I mean, look at his wall
Spider-Man.
review. Look at his
Listen.
wall review. That fucking is terrible.
I mean, Go ahead, Shane. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, like, yes, like, I tried watching the Hocus Pocus because I was like, oh, I want to hear his honest thoughts, but then I was like, oh, you're just doing skits? No, thank you.
Oh yeah, that review might be one of his worst because it's
Also-
a clipless review.
Also, like, I don't like it when he's too negative. Like, okay, you're boring. I
No,
don't know why, but, like,
here's
whenever you
something
see a
that
review where
sucks about
when someone's too negative, I'm like, okay, you're just bitching just a
But
bit.
here's one thing I don't like how like Doug does when he gets negative. Like he would talk shit about a movie, and then in the end he's like, "Oh yeah, the movie was good," and I'm like, "Then what the fuck was that shit you just said? You were just doing it just to make
This
jokes."
feels like This feels like IGN all over
Like
again.
motherfucker doesn't know how to like study film theory. He doesn't know how to like analyze film.
No. Also, like, another thing is whenever he does like that, I don't get it. It's like he doesn't get a joke, but like he said, like, well, you're stupid for not getting it because it's very obvious, and two, you're being really bitter.
It's like Aaron like getting shit wrong in a video game, even though it's fucking obvious.
we all know how that turns out.
Yeah, I love Donkey.
Let's be brutally fair. Like Aaron Hansen and Nostalgia Critic will work perfectly for IGN.
I know, right? I mean, they
I'm so okay at
did
this
sit
point.
next to each other.
I'm surprised that
Donkey's
Aaron
never
Hansen-
going to get a job.
Alright, let me say this at least. Nostalgia Critic's whole content is just one giant like, it's just so bad. Like, his earlier work was somewhat decent. It was a product of its time, but now it's just crap. Like, why do you have to have so many fucking, like, skits in your review? Just talk about the review. Why do you have to have a fucking storyline?
I think
in
he
your
only
goddamn
wants
review?
he wants to do something else, but he's not allowed to. That's kind of why.
Contractual reasons, I guess. And like another thing, I feel bad for the fucking people involved. Like, I feel bad for that girl with the glasses. She seems like a
Tamara?
very nice girl. Yeah, she seems like a very nice girl. She
Yeah, and
seems
also
so-
Malcolm seems like a really nice guy too.
Yeah,
being
and,
Malcolm
Uncle
has a
Furry.
fursuit.
Austin, don't be a dick. Not all furries are bad people.
They're not.
I've met worse, like the Gimp furs. Those
What?
people
Yeah.
don't mess with them.
We don't talk about the Gimp furs. Nessie warns you about the Gimp furs.
Yes.
I don't really have a good opinion on furries either, but not because
I've never
of this
seen
thing,
so
but
much latex.
just because they're annoying, like politically.
Oh boy.
Alright.
So long, Republicans. Anyway,
No.
so like Nostalgia Critic, I feel bad for the people that are working underneath him because he's very incompetent, doesn't know what he's doing. It's just stupid, and I just feel bad.
Yeah, I feel like he wants to
He's
die.
a jerk face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a poopy butt face.
Yeah, he does.
You're a
He doesn't.
poopy head.
He doesn't know how to analyze film.
You're a poopy head.
Dude,
So
listen, I
that's
gotta
Nostalgia
say,
Critic.
if you were called a poopy head by the angry video game nerd, your life is just over, bruh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Get canceled.
Mhm. Oh
That's
yeah.
the
Also,
ultimate
like
cancel culture.
Jill Thompson, like the creator of Scary Godmother, is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Because I remember I ran into her at a local comic shop. She was just like showing off her new Wonder Woman book. And like I was going to like a goth party, and I'm all like dressed up as a weirdo, and she's like, and she thought I was like a Scary Godmother fan. I was like, no, I just wanted to stop in this comic shop, and I didn't realize like it was her. And then I just talked about like Scary Godmother with her, and she told me like they wanted to do the special in like 2D, but she honestly wanted to be done in like 3D by Mayframe Animation.
I think like 3D could work if they just updated it, and also like what she's doing nowadays.
She still works on like comic stills. She likes making her own stuff. She goes to conventions. Also, she does like guest like cover art for like many different like comics.
Nice.
Good
She-
for her, I guess.
She's got really
I'd
good
say-
art, especially
I
her
think
watercolors.
about like
Series.
Scary Godmother. I just think its lasting legacy is a wiki that's just nothing but a giant shit post.
Are you talking
And
about
it
the
does-
Scary God Bros?
You know, Neo Scary Godmother wiki?
And it doesn't help the like
The
what's
fucking
his name?
skeleton. The
Oh,
skeleton.
yeah, the skeleton's probably gay.
Oh hell
No,
yeah!
he is.
Oh, yeah.
He's full on gay. We all knew. I knew it when I was a kid. I
asked the author if she intended on making the skeleton gay.
Okay, I got a question.
There, I'm finally out of the closet. Gay skeleton rides.
Oh no.
Wait, who voiced the skeleton? Was it Scott McNeil? Because if it was, he's a Chad.
Well,
I knew
Scott
his voice.
McNeil, you mean the voice of Dinobot? Or, like,
Ryu?
that guy from Inuyasha? I don't know. That's all I know him from.
Scott McNeil.
The only thing I know
He's
about
the
Inuyasha
He
was the
voiced
one about
Mr.
Chicken Bit.
White on Johnny Test, the black one.
yeah, it's Scott McNeil.
Or Stretch from Scooby. I'm sorry, from Casper.
Casper?
Christmas.
We don't talk about that crappy Casper cartoon
Oh
from the
yeah,
2000s.
like Sniffles, who's voiced by Pauly Shore.
Oh my god! I don't want to talk about like the Casper straight to video specials because I had
Dude.
those and they were horrible.
I was seeing like Caddy's review of it.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't wanna
great
be
ass
reminded
review.
of I don't want to be reminded of like that crappy Casper school cartoon that was
Oh,
on.
Casper Scare School, that awful looking CG cartoon. Again for a brief time.
I
Oh
remember.
yeah,
You want to know something else? The only thing I think about with Casper Scare School is that like it.
I like that short.
Like when it premiered, my house like fucking like blew out of power.
Really?
And
It's
I
like
was
your
out
house
of
is
power
crazy.
for like a whole day, and I was just like, this fucking special, like caused a surge reaction to make me lose power. So I'm like, okay, I gotta avoid this thing like the plague.
Casper.
Oh yes. Going back to skeletons, who would win a fight? Dry Bones, the skeleton from Scary Godmother, Melly Calavera, or Vince from Motherfuckers?
Obviously, it'd be Grim who
Wait,
wins.
Shane, you've seen
No,
Motherfuckers? Really?
Nah, fucking.
Dude,
nah,
I freaking
nah.
love Motherfuckers. I've seen that
The
movie
only
like
person I
17
know
times.
who's seen it is like my French friend Tris.
Dude,
No,
I swear
let's-
to God, I sometimes listen to that movie on Kiss Cartoon when I'm mowing the lawn or raking my barn. Like I love that movie. I'm not exaggerating. When I've seen that movie like
Yeah.
17
If I'm mowing
times.
the lawn, I should
It's,
just like,
it's so obvious that the best skeleton character of all time is Isaac Bone. Honestly,
No, the best skeleton character who win in a fight is obviously Lord Hater.
Lord Hater's a bitch.
I'm talking about the ones I picked, you idiot. That's
Lord
why you
Hater,
lost that.
Lord Hater would obviously kick their asses.
No,
No,
they're
he's a
going
little
to.
bitch. If he's such a badass, why does he get his ass whooped by some fucking hippie and a fucking
Lord-
cow?
Lord
Did you
Hater
not
gets
see
his ass
Vince
pegged every
in that
Friday.
picture, CatBit? He had a gun in an ice cream truck, and his head is on fire. Okay. They even joke about it. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And how's Vince stay alive with his head on fire? Wait, I just said that.
Oh my god, it's Moltar from League of Super Evil.
You would literally shoot. You would literally shoot
Has
most
the
Dominator
same
with a
voice
gun.
as Bumper the Bully from Johnny Test.
We're getting all these Johnny Test voice actors coming in
I've been
here.
watching so much Johnny Test on Netflix.
Why?
It's like I
Why
know
you? Hold up,
most
hold up.
of those voice
Johnny
actors,
Test
even
is
if I can't
on
name them.
Netflix.
Okay, also, like, Jacob's, like, profile pic right now on Discord is Mr. Teacher Man.
That's his name. When I found out that was his name like years ago, I just lost it.
That's actually his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh my god.
It's like there's Hank Anchorman and then there's Mr. Teacher Man.
This is one of the laziest cartoons ever created.
No,
I
it's
love
genius.
I need more shows like this, except, well, not really. I want more
Also,
shows
I
like
hate-
Primal.
Also, I hate that this is the 10th image in the Google search results when I search up Mr. Teacher Man.
Oh, I want
No,
to see
no,
what
oh,
it is.
God.
Is it the...
Okay, he looks
Uh,
even worse.
Dude, I have to go.
His name is
Looks like a
Fat Teacher
boomer.
Man.
There's already
Do you know what I
So
thought you
this-
were going to send me?
God
I
damn it.
thought you were going to send us, like, that one, like, green text poster. It was like, I had a dream where Mr. Teacher Man from Johnny Test was touching my butthole again.
I saw this one like screenshot of like a co-post where the guy's like, "Yeah, I have the I want to like cream to the Teacher Man."
Really?
God.
Yes,
No!
I mean he looks like Fred Flintstone. I mean Fred Flintstone.
Oh, God. This is...
Mr. Teacher, Johnny Test was a fucking beautiful disaster, alright? Let's be honest.
They did the same race episode 7 or 8 times.
Jesus Christ, we're ending in a disaster. We guess. And, like, I'm pretty sure the spirits in this house are getting riled up right now.
Okay,
No,
we're
they're
going
not.
to the park
They're
and
hoping
sniff
that we
dog butt.
leave because we terrify them.
Mhm. They're probably going to kick us out.
No.
Actually, I found an even worse, like, Mr. Teacher Man image. You think that's bad? Look at this one.
Okay.
Well,
Jacob, why is your icon Teacher Man?
Because like I had to change it from Joker Nostalgia Critic. I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? Well, I'll just do Teacher Man because
What I miss?
I'm obsessed with Johnny Test now. Johnny Test is my life.
well, I
You're
feel
a
like I want
loser.
to die. I want to die now.
Yeah,
But before we do that, though, we have one thing to play before we leave this house
No.
once for all.
No, no, no. We're not doing that.
Oh
We're not
god.
doing that. No, no,
We
no.
did a
Okay,
monster
hold up for a
man.
second, CatBit. Hey, spirits, hunt this man, kill him, get him out of here. I don't care.
Let's sing Monster Mash, damn it.
We're singing
Demons
Monster Mash.
suck his
Let's
life
get the-
out. I don't give
Yeah,
a shit.
just get it. I don't care anymore. Just let him die.
Remember when we were
There
gonna
you
do
go.
the candy and pumpkin thing?
No. Yeah, we were.
Why are there animals in someone's basement?
Well, screw it.
Yeah, the ghosts are already killing him. He's now dead.
Fuck it, might as well.
Let's pull a Frank rape, Rocket Freeman, and like throw everyone else again.
Why Monster Mash? Why couldn't it have been Thriller?
I don't like Thriller.
Why couldn't it be a Tracy Morgan?
To get the mash.
They did the
Monster Man.
There's a mastermind.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
Happy holiday, wash your foreskin, everybody.
Shut the fuck up. Make sure there are no razor blades in your candy or tank.
Yeah, I just want to say, Tris, if you're listening to this, but you probably aren't because you care too much about Dirty Pair. Yeah, I like cartoons.
Are we still recording? Are we still recording?
Yes.
Oh.
We did the bash. We did the monster
We're
bash.
trying to sing
I'm
this.
gonna blow this house down. I'm just gonna get the fire and
Hey man, I got
as
the
we're speaking.
hey Shane, I got the fucking nuke. Don't drop it.
Well, this has been the Comfy CouchCast, everyone. I'm CatBit. Who are you guys?
I'm
Random.
Dino. I'm on a downward spiral, and I'm making a new video. Keep an eye out for that.
I'm
Go,
Shane,
Jacob.
and the house is burning down. That's our Halloween. We're gonna go back to being November. We're all gonna have turkeys, and also, I'm really hot right now. We should probably leave the house. Seriously, guys.
Dino's gonna do that Uncle Grandpa review of the mess.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Did we get the life insurance? Okay. We gotta make sure we gotta get that.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we don't have a jump scare at the end of this, though.